In Vietnamese, one proverb tells you to rely only on yourself, but another suggests your success depends on your connections. So, which one is true? Today, we explore how both can be true at the same time. Vietnamese proverbs are not strict rules. They are more like tools. Each one reflects a way of thinking shaped by history, society, and daily life. Sometimes these proverbs seem to contradict each other, but for Vietnamese people, that is not a problem, because the goal is not to be logically consistent. The goal is to respond appropriately to each situation. Let's begin with the first proverb.
Tự lực cánh sinh.
I will say it again, slowly.
Tự lực cánh sinh.
This proverb means rely on yourself to survive. It emphasizes independence. It encourages you to take responsibility for your own life. No one will do the work for you. No one will save you. You must build your own path. For example, imagine you are learning Vietnamese. You buy books, watch videos, and practice every day. But no teacher is pushing you. No one is checking your progress. In this situation, Vietnamese people would say,
Tự lực cánh sinh.
It reminds you, if you want results, you must depend on yourself. Culturally, this reflects a deep respect for personal effort. Vietnam has gone through long periods of hardship, war, poverty, rebuilding. People learned that survival often depends on inner strength. So this proverb carries a strong message. You must stand on your own feet. Now let's look at the second proverb.
Một người làm quan, cả họ được nhờ.
Again, slowly.
Một người làm quan, cả họ được nhờ.
This proverb means, when one person becomes an official, the whole family benefits. This idea is very different. Here, success is not individual, it is shared. And more importantly, it suggests that relationships matter. Who you know can influence your opportunities. For example, imagine someone gets a high position in a company or government. Suddenly, their relatives may receive help, jobs, connections, or advantages. In this case, Vietnamese people might say,
Một người làm quan, cả họ được nhờ.
This reflects a collectivist culture. Family is not just emotional support, it is also a network. In Vietnamese society, relationships can open doors. So, this proverb recognizes a social reality. Success often spreads through connections. Now we have a contradiction. The first proverb says, rely on yourself. The second proverb suggests, your success can depend on others. So which one should you follow? The answer is both, but in different situations. When you are building your skills, your discipline, your character, you follow.
Tự lực cánh sinh.
But when you are navigating society, finding opportunities, building a career, you recognize.
Một người làm quan, cả họ được nhờ.
One pushes independence. The other acknowledges social reality. They are not enemies. They are two sides of the same life. This is something very important to understand about Vietnamese thinking. Vietnamese people do not expect proverbs to be universally true. They choose them based on context. In one moment, independence is the right mindset. In another moment, relationships are the key. Wisdom is not about choosing one idea forever. It is about knowing when each idea applies. This flexible thinking comes from living in a complex, changing environment. Instead of asking, is this always true? Vietnamese people often ask, when is this useful? So when you learn Vietnamese proverbs, do not try to make them perfectly logical. Let them guide your thinking in different situations. Because in Vietnam, wisdom is not about being right. It is about being appropriate.